What's going on, and welcome back to another gear review and comparison. And in this video we are going to be comparing a couple of the Sustainment packs that are out on the market. Now, I've done reviews on all of these. I do think they're all phenomenal products. However, I do think one of these does beat the rest. So with that, I'm going to dive right into it. It's really going to kind of come down to what your operational environment looks like, and whether you're working with vehicles, without vehicles, if you have the ability to just throw things in the back of that vehicle, or if you need to carry it. So with that, you have the 511 4-banger, you have the SoTech Go Bag, Go Bag or Deployment Bag, I believe it's called, and then you have the SOE, nope, not the SOE, the Tag Sustainment pack. I can't remember the exact name for it. I'll throw it in the description with all the links and everything. So with that, all these systems are really nice. Like I said, I've used every single one of these on trips. I typically have these 511s actually in the back seat of my vehicle, just stuffed underneath the seats because of how small, or I shouldn't say how small, but kind of the more narrow profile that it has. The Go Bag from SoTech is a little bit larger, a little bit broader, kind of sits at your feet, especially like working in and around some of the Oshkosh vehicles that are out there. This guy it kind of just perfectly falls right in between your feet and doesn't impede your foot space and all of that, or you can set it in the center, kind of out of the way in between the two backseat passengers and kind of underneath the gunner. So you can throw those there. However, you do have the Tag. The cool thing with the Tag is these other two systems, from what I do remember, this has a waist strap. This has a waist strap / shoulder strap. I think you can actually add a shoulder strap to this guy, or have one fabricated and add it to it. Or this guy actually has shoulder straps, so that way you can run this in a couple of different configurations. You can molly it back or to the back of your plate carrier, whether it's on a back panel or just straight integrated into the plate carrier system, or IOTV, or whatever body armor system that you're running with molly. You can run it as just a Sustainment assault pack and run it like that. And if you're doing some really low profile mission and all you need is this plus a flick, it works really well with all of that. And setting that up together, you can integrate buckles and everything into the system to where it will actually integrate with some of the placard systems that are out on the market, and the shoulder straps and everything that they have. So you do have a lot of options when it comes to the overall setup of this guy, and running it across multiple platforms, multiple mission sets, multiple configurations and all of that. And it has the ability to run mags. You have a large pocket in the center, like you can see here, for hydration radios, mission specific equipment, and then you have the three smaller external pouches and the Gerber or multi-tool pouch, versus the 511 where it's going to have, it has 4 magazine pouches. It's got 1 open compartment and then 2 outer pockets. Very similar in size, but it's kind of restricted to that single shoulder strap, and not being configurable into kind of a backpack configuration. Still a really good product, but I think this definitely has kind of the upper hand to it. And then same with the SoTech Mission Go Bag, tags right there. You do have a waist strap that will go with this. You can add buckles and all that and suspend it from seats and whatnot, and then throw a ton of different equipment in here. I think overall this guy can actually, it's going to be a close call. This guy and the Mission Deployment Bag are probably your larger setups. The 511 is a little bit more narrow when it comes down to it. So most equipment, second most equipment, least amount of equipment, most capability, pretty good capabilities when it comes down to it. So with all that said, though, I do think all of these products are really good, but I do think it's good to know the differences in what these different systems have to offer, what they bring to the table. Multiple mission sets, multiple setups, multiple configurations. You can pretty much do everything that these bags can do with just this guy plus more. But if you want something more specific, you do have these other options out there. Really just boils down to what your mission is and what you have going on and what you specifically need to make you successful. So with that, I hope it helps kind of determine what you want to purchase and how you want to set up and configure things. I recommend all of them. Don't think that I'm not recommending any one of these. It just really depends on what you have going on. So with that, if you have any questions, please feel free. Leave a comment. I'll help you out in any way that I can. Like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.